All right, we're back with the box we love to hate. Everybody, all right, welcome back. So here we are with our gear pack, and as you can see this time, it's about your average size box this time. Not too bad. So, all right, let's get into it. Ugh. So yeah, I was thinking about canceling it, but the last box really kind of saved them for another month because, again, I actually deleted the camping spice pack out of my Amazon cart, so it's gonna save me like $30. So, all right, let's get into this one. We'll see, because I think the last two were okay, and so this one should be the one where we start regretting our life choices again. So let's see what we got. All right, get our card out. Let's see what we got going on here. Box 106, Knife Care 2.0. Oh, this one might be a good box, so we'll see what we got here. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 items and a sticker. So, all right, let's get in here. All right, first up, a lot of these are probably going to be disappointments because a lot of times they put iffy sharpening equipment in here, but we'll see here. Oh, that's not bad. All right, so first up, from Marvels, we have a 6-in-1 blade sharpener. All right, for every hour in the open. 6-slot in carbide, 320 ceramic, 1000 ceramic to coarse, medium, and fine sharpening. Unique sharpening slot designed for scissor, single blade, and bread knife. Patented scissor sharpening slot for more kitchen scissor, bread knife, and single blade sharpening. Anti-silicone base with suction force to make sharpener more stable and safer. All right. Keeping a knife sharp is always important. So this, we'll see. This one might be better than most, but we'll see. A lot of these ones I don't really care for, but the pull-through ones, but that's what we got. Oh, okay. Yeah, so, all right. So you have a knob on here, and you can go through the different ones. So number 4 is for, so this one here is for scissors, as you can see. Yeah. And it has like a base so that it'll, So you got sharpen, daily prep, daily fine, scissors, single bevel, and bread knife. Let's see what bread knife looks like. Same thing. All right. It is what it is. I'm not really a fan of these kind, but if you don't know how to sharpen knives, these can actually help. So, not a bad item. They're saying that the retail for that MSRP is $18.99. I personally wouldn't pay $18.99 for this, but well, yeah. All right. Next up, we have for $6.49. Oh yeah, and if it's your first time, so Gear Pack has 4 levels: basic, basic plus, advanced, and ultimate. We have the advanced because I don't think that the knives that Gear Pack puts in their ultimate are worth $129 a month. So we pay $89.99. We pay like $86 because we've been with them for so long. They actually take a couple of dollars off each month. But so you have their basic, which is $24.99. And the MSRP of this one would be $30.43. So you get a little bit of value out of it. The Basic Plus would cost you $44.99, and then your total value is $55.42. And then your advanced is $89.99, and the total value is $106.40. So, and to be honest, if you get the basic box, you're going to pay about $30 anyway with shipping. So, wait, no, there's no shipping on this. This is a flat cost, so it's not that bad. All right. We have the advanced, $89.99. And then they build on each other. So, but we're moving on. So we have 2 more items in the basic box. Next, we have a Super Blade Rust Eraser. And that's this right here. Erases rust, tarnish, and other surface blemishes on metal and produces a fine... You know what? We'll have to give that a try. I got a lot of knives I can clean up. So, we got a Super Eraser. This MSRP piece for $6.49. If this does what it says it does, then I guess $6.49 is not too bad of a cost. All right. Next up, we have a 2-pack of microfiber polishing cloths. I'm sure that's this. Oh my goodness. The fire tender's stuck to it. 2-pack, non-abrasive and lint-free. You know, polish your knives after you've cleaned them. That's what it is. They're saying that MSRP is for $4.95. That's not too bad, I guess. And then next up, somewhere down here, we have the bonus. We'll get to that when we find it. All right, moving on. So now the basic plus, that's where you're going to get a tool. Usually it's a knife. You might get scissors. You know, I think one time we got like Gerber fishing scissors or something. But usually it's a knife. And this month is no exception. We have a folding diamond sharpener liner lock. So this might actually be a folding knife sharpener. This might be something unique for a change instead of just giving us a knife. Because all Basic Plus says is it's a tool. And usually it's a knife. But let's see here. There you go. This is probably one of the coolest Basic Plus items I've gotten in a long time. We got ourselves a folding knife sharpener. That, let me see something here. This in itself is a pretty cool item because you don't normally, it's something that, you know, you can like pack away, and I'm hoping it'll, no, it just won't fit in this one we got from Creek Stewart. Just won't. That's too sad. That's too bad. But yeah, so we got ourselves a folding knife sharpener. That's pretty cool because usually they send us knives. Like I said, this is a tool, and that's actually pretty cool. It's from Rough Rider. Let's see if it says anything. 125 years. Now it doesn't tell us crap about it, but it is a diamond sharpener liner lock. That's a pretty cool item right there. I'll be honest. I'm okay with not getting a knife because, you know, we get knives every month anyway. So, all right. So we got 2 more items in here. Plus, there should be a sticker floating around in here anyway. But next up, this is pretty cool. Not just for the fact that I have knives, but it's also good for your guns. And it's a Tactical by Flints. This is a tactical gun and knife care kit. Oh, the liner lock. MSRP is for $24.99. So, if you would have gotten the Basic Plus box, you'd have gotten the sharpener, the rust eraser, the polishing cloths, and the fold, the liner lock sharpener. Pretty cool. All right, now we're moving on to the advanced box. We got our Flitz Tactical Gun and Knife Care Kit. This is really cool because I have knives and I got guns. So this has got our matte finish cleaner. We got ceramic gun sealant, extreme gun, knife, and bow protection. And then we have metal and plastic and fiberglass polish, restores paint. This is really cool stuff, and you come with your Flitz microfiber cloth here. This is really cool. This right here, this is probably, you know what, GearPat, you did a good job this month. This right here, it says it's $34.99. Yeah, that might be a little bit pricey, but you know what? That's the kind of stuff that we want to see in these boxes. Stuff that we can actually use, that's useful, beneficial, and stuff we don't normally see. All right, now the last item we have is a folding knife case. And, you know, I was just thinking, you know, I got to get something to put, because they're getting so many knives, something to put knives in. Oh, there's our sticker. That's pretty cool. All right, so got do not eat. Oh, and look at that. So basically, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22. So like 24 knives. Slide in here. You can fit a lot of knives in here, but they got like a whole bunch of different elastic straps in here. Let me see if we can't find a knife. How many knives floating in here? Oh yeah. I got this hunk of crap right here. So we have our Black Legion knife we got just this last month, which is a massive disappointment. But let's see how this works here. You put it in, right? So you put your knife in, you fold your cloth over, you fold it up, snap it shut. There you are. And that's pretty cool because you just slide that in a shelf somewhere and boom, you got your knives right there. You know what? This is not really the most exciting item, but in our first gear pack box we got, I had that's over here somewhere. But I got like a folding one. It's not hard. It's just like a cloth thing, and it's full. And this one here, you know what? We're gonna try getting this one full up too. But as you can see, you put your knives in there. Is this really a useful item? Yeah, it's useful. Is it a tactical item? No, not really. I mean, but if you get a lot of these mystery boxes like I do, you're going to get a whole lot of knives. And so, especially since we're getting ready to pick up barrel and blade, so we're going to be getting like 2 or 3 knives. Because understand, this is not what we normally get. We don't normally get a sharpener. Normally we get another knife as well. So this is pretty cool. So we got ourselves a. It's not too bad. Oh, the folding knife case. The folding knife case, $15.99. Yeah, I think that. I don't think that this is a bad price. $59 MSRP. You probably find this for like maybe $10-12. But I don't think that $15.99 is asking too much for something to help store your knives, especially if you get a lot of knives like I do. So that's pretty cool. So this month, to be honest, this month, and I think this is the first time, maybe the second time. It's like the second time that I can say I've gotten a gear pack box that I actually like or can use every item in the box. Second time. The first one was the bushcraft box, because everything in the bushcraft box is really cool, useful, unique. We got the wooden spoons, we got the kuka, the wooden cup, we got a pretty nice knife, we got all kinds of cool stuff in that bushcraft box, and everything was like, you know what, I like this box. This, I'm gonna tell you, this is the second box that I've gotten from Gear Pack that I think I can say I like everything in the box. Some more than others. I mean, obviously, these are just microfiber towels. But you know what? It's a useful item. I can put it to use. Do I have some of these? Maybe. But and is it the microfiber poly, is that a filler item? Absolutely a filler item. But this is a well thought out, put together box. You've got a couple of sharpeners. You got because you've got the 6-in-1 sharpener. You've got the folding liner lock sharpener. You've got after you have somewhere to store your knives so you can keep them protected. You've got a super eraser to get rid of those blemishes. I mean, I have some knives that need that. You got yourselves oil and lubricants, and you got yourself 3 microfiber towels, you know, so you can maintain your equipment. So I think that this is probably the best, I think, second best gear pack box I've gotten. The first one, I still got to give it to that Bushcraft box. That was a really good Bushcraft 2.0. That was a good one. But anyway, and now for our bonus item, the sticker. Look at that. We got ourselves a knife sticker. That's right, from Gear Pack. Put that on the side, Gear Pack. Boom, there we go. I don't know. But yeah, but this is a pretty cool sticker. It's kind of like got that hologram type finish. But yeah, you know what? I'm pretty excited for this box. This is actually a pretty good box. Considering it's Gear Pack, I mean, this is a good box. For Gear Pack, this is an amazing box. And again, I think the only other box that I can say I liked everything in it was the Bushcraft box. And I don't dislike anything that came this month. This is actually a pretty decent box, I think. I think this is probably the best value I've gotten out of Gear Pack since I started it. But let me know what you think in the comments. And hey, if this is your first time on the channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button. If you are subscribed, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up. It really helps the channel out. You know, and it only takes you like 10 seconds, if that. Just push that little thumbs up. It really helped the video out. Get it pushed out to more people. Leave me a comment. That'll help too. But yeah, hey, until next time, keep prepping. Damn, that was a damn good box. Oh, shit.